raw performance. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 20. Made by God. The pack on the track, and this is self-made. Wasn't on my own, had teammates in the game. Not my own wisdom, the spirit how I've grown. Insecure I am, the bouquet and the vase. Security is vital, why look in toxic places? Seek the Lord our God, not the pretty faces that we see on television. Stay inside the Bible, do they have the fruit? Can they quote the Bible? I'm struggling right now, deep inside the cave. Satan coming with temptations that I crave. Will I choose to fight this with my own flesh? I fell in the mud, then the spirit made me fresh. The world monopolizing and dividing. Not ideal to stress about bills and daily debt. Thirsty, I need water. Journey to the well. God has the living water. Can't you tell? I think I need another dip. The pack on the track, and this is self-made. Wasn't on my own, had teammates in the game. Not my own wisdom, the spirit how I've grown. Insecure I am, the bouquet and the vase. Security is vital, why look in toxic places? Seek the Lord our God, not the pretty faces that we see on television. Stay inside the Bible, do they have the fruits? Can they quote the Bible? I'm struggling right now, deep inside the cave. Satan coming with temptations that I crave. Will I choose to fight this with my own flesh? I fell in the mud, then the spirit made me fresh. The world monopolizing and dividing. Not ideal to stress about bills and daily debt. Thirsty, I need water. Journey to the well. God has the living water. Can't you tell? I do own rights to this beat, so in the future, the song will be out on Spotify, Apple, those platforms. I'd like to put together an EP instead of just putting out a bunch of singles. So a project is in the making. Don't know how long that'll take. That's in God's hands. If it were up to me, I'd grind it out and put it out next week or something. But I know it'll take longer than that. But yeah, I own the rights to the beat. But because I haven't published this song, TikTok will probably take us down for copyright. YouTube will probably take it down for copyright as well because I didn't make the beat, I bought the beat. But I know Facebook won't have a problem with it, so I know for a fact it'll go on Facebook and probably Instagram as well. But thank you guys for listening. That song is Made by God. I wrote the lyrics, bought the beat, and yeah, I'm an aspiring Christian hip-hop artist who just wants to put out clean content, no cuss words, no secular content. It's fun to listen to, but at the same time, it's still honoring to the Lord and leads you closer somehow, some way. So, if you have any advice, please, whether it's a comment or a DM, please give me some advice on how I could be better. Or the biggest thing I ask is that if I happen to say something that is contrary to the Bible, God's living, breathing word, and it's putting people in, it's potentially misleading people away from God somehow, some way, please, I urge you to bring that to my attention, because that's the last thing I want to do. I'm aspiring to write fun lyrics that go along with the Bible and lead people to Christ, while also talking about personal experiences of what I'm going through. So, if I accidentally say anything that's blasphemous or whatever, please bring it to my attention. Anyways, thanks for listening. God bless.